What is going on, collectors? Optical 20 back for another video review. Today we're going to take a look at Maxnut Studios John Wick, and I want to thank Max for sending this over so I can go ahead and take a look at this. And if you want to purchase this head sculpt, head over to maxnutstudio.com or 16corner.com and use the code optical20 to save some money out there. But this is amazing, man. Look at this packaging. It is beautiful. Beautiful. I thought it was going to come in an envelope or something, or wrapped in a plastic. So we're going to take a look at this beauty. But before we do so, hit that subscribe button and click that bell notification so you know when I uploaded a new video. And, let's crack this thing open. It is wonderful. So now let's take a look at the head sculpt itself closely, and let's break this one down because boy is it nice. Woo! Beautiful looking head sculpt. Like I said, you're gonna have a brand new appreciation for John Wick. I've had my John Wick for a year now, maybe over a year, and I kept it in the same pose. But look at this. This is, after seeing this, now looking at my review, I wasn't too impressed with the John Wick head sculpt to begin with. I think I gave it a 7 or an 8. It was good for its time because I got nothing to compare it to. I'm basing it off what Hot Toys gave me, and we have this impression that Hot Toys is the best, and they clearly are. But in this case, this particular instance right here, I kept that head sculpt and not putting it right back in. I mean, look at this guy right here. I mean, the back of the hair. There's so many details in here. The details on his face and his skin, the shape of the face, the jawline, the eyes, the nose. It's not even close, guys. I mean, I'm gonna give you like a rundown, like a comparison here, but even his cuts, it has depth into it. Like you can see the cut in his face, the placement of this blood smudged all over his face. It is beautiful. Like he got like a big smudge on his neck as well. Oh man, yeah, this is next level right here. And look at that, the jawline. There's nothing wrong to say about this head sculpt. Typically you see a head sculpt, the mold is good. Obviously the mold for this is phenomenal, and Max does his own sculpt. He doesn't steal it from other sculptor out there. He does it from the scratch, from ground up. If you have seen his Tony Stark as well, that is phenomenal as well. I think what he captures mostly is the shape of the face and all the features like eyes, nose. The paint application matches that as well, and the skin texture. I mean, the Hot Toys version looks like a baby because he's so smooth. Like he looks like my 7-month-old daughter. But as you can see here, I turned off the lights, just one key light from above, and you can see the skin texture. It has pores in it, and that's the depth of what you're gonna get from this figure. And that, I'm telling you, man, that separate hair flowing down his face for me is it's so good, because especially when doing photography, it gives it a little bit of some attitude there, some depth. And here it's the comparison, if you even want to call it a comparison. He got a fade on his beard. I can't look at the Hot Toys version now the same way. I mean, I can't believe that it's still pretty good. Obviously, nothing compared to this in Maxnut Studios. And I know there's other third-party head sculpts out there, but I would say this is the best one out there right now. I mean, from packaging to likeness to paint application. I mean, it's not even close. I mean, look at this Hot Toys right here. The nose is larger. The eyes, I don't know, a bit deeper, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, there's, you can't even argue which one is better here. I showed this to my wife, and my wife doesn't, know what I do have. And I asked him, what do you think is Hot Toys between the two? Which one is the third party? And she pointed out right away, the Hot Toys is the third party. that's how, you know, like comparing it to, like, if you don't have the Maxnut Studios head sculpt right next to it, you'll be like, all right, I mean, that's Keanu Reeves, you know. I mean, we all know because we all like Hot Toys, but the eye test for somebody who doesn't collect, you know, that's, I always take that into account. But man, look at the blood itself, the placement of the damages on his face, the smear blood all over, the hair. Wow, I wish Maxnut does you know, the clean version where it's kind of sleek, where he's wearing the turtleneck and all that stuff. That would be nice. Any Keanu Reeves role that he had on the past, because they obviously, you know, knocked it out of the park when it comes to the mold here. So I mean, why not stop there? You know, just Keanu has so many memorable roles in his repertoire that they can just go on. Maybe change the hair, change the expression a little bit. I would love to see a Matrix one down the line, you know, Maxnut Studios, if you're listening. And here you go. I mean, you can see that box right there. Yeah, that's not going away because that is way too beautiful to be kept somewhere. So that is going to be a part of my display piece here. So that's that 2 Keanu Reeves figure from Hot Toys and this Maxnut Studios. Man, that box is just amazing. And look at this guy right here. That is beautiful. I'm telling, I got a brand new appreciation for this. I can't stop taking pictures of John Wick right after I got this head sculpt. So for those who had, you know, this figure for a while now and it's getting, you know, stale in your display case, get the head sculpt. Like I said, you're gonna have a brand new. It feels like you have a brand new figure. You have a brand new appreciation for this figure, and it's amazing. It's amazing what a head sculpt. What a head sculpt is what we buy mainly from Hot Toys. In this case, somebody else is better, but fortunately, it is widely available. So, like I said, if you want to check it out, head over to his website at maxnutstudio.com. He does a lot of head sculpt. This Tony Stark, Killmonger, and now they got a figure that they're working on, and I think he's coming up with another Tony Stark and maybe a Chadwick Boseman. I saw some preview out there. Or you can head over to 16corner.com, use the code OPTICAL20 to save a little bit there, and you can buy any other third-party figures or head sculpt in there as well. Again, thank you for watching, guys. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so, and hit that bell, and I'll see you in the next review.